My name is Steve Shearing. I own the Amsoil Snowcross race team. We've taken the Amsoil products to the extremes and they've delivered every single time. Last race of the season at Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, one of our drivers was out in front, got rear-ended, broke the heat exchanger. We lost all our coolant the second lap of the 15-lap main event. Our driver was able to finish a race in a top 5 position with the motor still running. The good thing about the Amsoil products, it's so constant. You know, we have the exact same performance results time after time after time. For more than a decade, we've been winners with Amsoil.
Welcome back to Sledded 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, and we are here in Hayward, Wisconsin, a place that is known for its amazing trails for over 20 years. So, all of us here at Sledded thought it'd be cool to find out who's responsible for making this trail system that's known all over the world. Take a look at this.
We moved up here in '79 from a smaller town just south of here and joined the local snowmobile club. And it became fairly obvious that our trail system was expanding. We needed more people to help us groom all the trails.
Well, what a groomer is it's like a road grader for snow. You don't want to drive down the gravel, bumpy road, and snowmobilers don't like driving down the bumpy snowmobile trail. There was like 4 major clubs, and we all worked together, but we weren't actually working together. We didn't have our equipment in one big pool.
A group of us sat down at a kitchen table one night and tried to get the idea to put together an alliance, a group of all 6 clubs that were present in Sawyer County at that time. This was 1982.
We've graduated from using our own snowmobiles to about 15 groomers. We're the world's largest groomer organization, which is pretty cool, you know, for our little hometown Wisconsin here.
We have people come from all over and they brag about our trails here.
I used to think that the trails were maintained by the state and the county and all these government forces. And when I got involved with it, I realized it is truly completely a volunteer effort.
Each club tries to get 3 to 4 drivers per unit. School teachers, firemen, retired heavy equipment operators, they love it. I've been grooming trails since 1972. The groomers leave here approximately 6 in the morning. It's about a 13-hour day for this groomer. We groom about 150 miles a day between the 3 groomers.
As you may come through our area on your snowmobile, you might head down trail 36 and be on it for, say, 15-20 minutes, depending on your speeds. It will take us approximately 6 hours to groom that trail. As the trail starts to deteriorate, it's harder to groom it and get it back to where it was. If we're on the trail more regularly, the trails seem to stay in a lot better condition.
Well, I do it because I like groomed trails. I ride a lot and I like smooth trails.
It's enjoyable to see other people out enjoying our trail system.
You know, a lot of people don't even realize they're out there doing this type of stuff, and it makes me proud to be a part of it.
The scenery is wonderful. If you enjoy watching wildlife, which I do, it's just excellent, and I wouldn't trade it. I love volunteering grooming snowmobile trails.
The trail system has grown so much, and it's been really gratifying to see the influx of people that come into the area has grown tremendously.
If we work together in everything that we do in life, lots of hands make small work.
All right, so cool, isn't it? Well, we want to thank Sawyer County and Hayward for making a trail system that literally cannot be beat. But we're not done with this little town yet. Oh no, when we were out on the trails, we saw something that we just had to do a story on. Now, normally when we go out, we see a lot of men dominating the trails, but that was not the case here in Sawyer County. You don't believe me? Check it out for yourself.
Back in the day, most people thought of snowmobiling as a man's sport. Well, these folks have never been out to Sawyer County. Since 1 out of every 3 riders up here are women, we decided to tag along with some of the ladies and get a female perspective on snowmobiles, trail riding, and more.
As a female out on the trails, I find it's really kind of exciting. It seems like it used to be predominantly a man's sport, but as I'm getting more and more involved with it, I'm finding out there's a lot of women out there.
I think women riding, I used to laugh at my friends that rode Harley Davidsons, and I would look at girls and think, I don't know how you do that, but I'll tell you one thing, there's nothing like being in control. And once you're riding your own machine, you would never want to go on the back of anyone else's.
A lot of women go out snowmobiling. It's become much more popular over the years.
We've got one club that is basically ran by women, and a majority of the other clubs is about a 50-50.
We have a lot of, I don't want to say hardcore, but we have a lot of women that love to go out and snowmobile and have a good time, and get away from their families just a little bit, have some fun.
Yeah, I'm finding more and more women are getting involved, and I think that's because there's not a lot to do in the winter. And it is a fun sport, and I think once they find that other women are out there doing it as well, they're not so intimidated that it is just a man's sport.
A lot of women will get together and have a great time. Just say, hey, we're all gonna ride on Monday, and our kids are at school, and we haven't from like 9 until 2, so let's head out, and it's one of the best times ever.
You see a lot of kids, as you are seeing here today too, that come out to play, and they have little sleds and they pull them behind with the big sleds on little toboggans, so it's really a great family sport.
You look at the ice that comes across here, and it's absolutely amazing.
The sunshine, the snow, the leaves, it's beautiful.
The diamonds in the snow, the trees full of snow, just the moment of having that quiet time in your helmet and enjoying nature.
It's just kind of where you find your soul. It's a great place to go.
You have to try it.
It's safe to say that in Sawyer County, snowmobiling's a motorsport that's perfect for the whole family. But just ask these ladies. If you can keep up with them.